I was sitting there thinking, and I'm like, who's the face of the Cleveland Browns now? I mean, of course, you got, Quinshon, and you got Jared Verse, and obviously you got Shedeur. But who really is the face? But before we get into that, my name is Will, and this is BTSN. So like I said, man, I was sitting there thinking, man, I'm like, you know what? Now that Myles Garrett is gone, who gonna pick up the mantle as far as the face of the franchise? And then I started thinking like, okay, do the face of the franchise actually mean the best player on the team? Could it just be the most outspoken guy on the team? I mean, does it have to do with talent? Does it? Because I kind of almost feel like it does. Because like people ain't really finna listen to somebody if they not a top tier player, But now I ain't gonna lie. We got a few candidates though. You got Carson Schwesinger, you got Jared Verse, you got Quinshon Judkins, you got Shedeur, you got Denzel. Somebody got to step up, man. But like I said, man, we got such a young team now. It's like we really don't know who's gonna step up like that. But now, like I said, you see what Jared Verse said when he first stepped through the door.
For and just what's your mentality coming in here, maybe trying to fill those shoes as best as you can?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to fill anyone's shoes. Myles, he's a size 13, Nikes, whatever they are. I'm a size, 13 and a half, size 14 Jordans. Like everybody's different. I'm not here to fill his shoes. I'm here to bring my own. I buy my own. I'm here to work, and I'm here to be the best version of me. The best version of me is going to be the best defensive player in the league, and the best defensive player in the league is going to play for the best defense in the league, and that's why I make myself testament to.
You see what I'm saying? It's like he had to make sure, like he had to make sure we knew his feet was bigger than Myles. You know what I'm saying? I like it, ain't. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I ain't worried about how big his feet is. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But I like some of his intangibles. Again, that was the thing that people would say about Myles. They would say he wasn't the best leader. So getting somebody like Jared Verse, I kind of see why they wanted him. I wonder if that's why they wanted him. Besides the talent. I mean, obviously the talent. And he's a young player. And it's like a swap. So I get that part. But I wonder if they looked at that part like the intangible leadership quality part. Then you got a player like Denzel.
Does you feel like you've grown as a leader in all forms of leadership over the last couple of years?
Man, I think I've grown as a leader tremendously, and I take a lot of pride in it. Just definitely how I came in. I was looking to come in and be a leader for this team, but I mean, as a rookie when I came in, I was just trying to find my way and everything, and probably wasn't as outspoken but I feel I just grown, just definitely more vocal leader, and but I feel I always showed I was a leader by my actions and the way I carry myself around a building and on the field. But I'm continuing to grow though. I'm just trying to be positive with everyone I come in contact with and help this team win in any way I can.
You see what I'm saying? Like Denzel is almost like he's quarterbacking a little bit. Like he just gonna give you almost like a little vanilla answer and be like, okay, well, he gonna keep a smile on his face and just, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever seen Denzel speak to the media and it wasn't like that. Like he just even keel all the time. So, I mean, people say that's a good trait in a leader. And then, we got who.
You spoke before about it's not about competition, it's about team building. Yeah. How do you feel the team building is going here as we get ready to break for a month before training camp?
I think it's real amazing. I think the team, we got togetherness for sure, and we're gonna keep that going in the off season. We're all gonna get together at some point and be able to get work in, and build those relationships even more. So I'm excited for that.
So look. I ain't mad if we got a team full of leaders. You know what I mean? I mean, you tell me, I won't be mad at that. If we got a team full of leaders, Now, obviously, we need a team full of dogs too. You know what I mean? Speaking of dogs, Quinshon Judkins.
You want it? Why? I love my teammates, bro. I know, me too. I love my game, though. Thank you, bro.
By the way, I need the people that's been hating on Quinshon to stop it. Y'all got to stop it. The man would have definitely had 1,000 yards last year. Well, how all of a sudden y'all acting like this dude just is like mid or whack somehow? Browns fan, do y'all remember the days when it was a long stretch of time before Nick Chubb where if we had 1,000-yard back, that was like a rare thing. Now I guess we spoiled because of Nick Chubb now and Kareem Hunt, but really Nick Chubb, right? This dude would have broke 1,000 yards easy last year. He would have did it in that game he got injured, I think. He ended the season with like 9,000 and, well, maybe not, because it was like 9,800 yards, something like that. So he would have definitely got 1,000. I'm just saying the man is a dog. Our line was trash last year. People act like our line was good or something. But again, I ain't talking to the haters. I'm not talking to the haters this video. At the end of the day, man, I'm just excited for the season because, like, let me know if it's just me, but with all these unknowns, it's like it can go either way. So it's like we could be real sorry and people like fall to the wayside, or we could wind up being real good. You know what I mean? And it's just the same thing with this leader thing. It's like we don't know which way it's gonna go. Because again, our team's so young. It's so many new parts. It's like you don't know what's gonna happen. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna see what my folks talking about, and let's go to the timeline. Yeah, buddy, let's go to the timeline. So let's see what we got here. By the way, this is from my post. I posted a community post. What was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So these are the comments from my community post. So shout out to y'all, people that commented. And comment on the new one I just dropped, last night or whatever. That way we can see, because look, I want to do comments from my videos exclusively, but I ain't got to do it like that. But anyway, Architect 9 says Myles Garrett still. And the question was, who the face of the Browns franchise now? Myles Garrett still. That's crazy. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. Of course he was the face, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, like I said, I'm still kinda hurt by that, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I to make the post I did today, I had to pull a picture of him up from, obviously he ain't played it down for the Rams yet, so it's in a Browns jersey. It's like, man, this dude really gone, man. But like I say, hopefully VA to come through, give us a little something else because again, people was questioning Myles' leadership the whole time he was here. So chill out, man. It can't be no Myles still. But let's go to the next comment. Informed and Blessed 520 says, this is the Cleveland Browns. Since 1999, only a kicker, 2012, and a center, 2014, were given a franchise tag. Okay. What that mean? I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with who the face of the franchise. I said who the face of the franchise. So you trying to say it was just a kicker and somebody else was the franchise, the face of the franchise is that? I don't know if this got to be a troll. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I could think of several faces of the franchise in the last 10 years. No, don't forget now, we had Baker. Baker was the face of the franchise while he was here. Myles Garrett when he left. Now, before that, it get murky. Like, it's like a little period in there, the 2016, 2017, it get murky. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. For real, the face of the franchise back then might have been Hugh Jackson, which is terrible. But By the way, did Hugh Jackson get a raw deal? I know look, I know his record was bad. But do y'all believe some of the stuff he was saying about the franchise? I'm not accusing nobody. I'm just saying. Next comment. Boomer22 says, unfortunately, it's Haslam. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? So, I just said something about the Hugh Jackson thing. Haslam was talking about, Hugh Jackson was saying Haslam put him up to the losing. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it or not. I don't know. It could be a thing because they was trying to get it. It's hard to get a quarterback, or at least it's hard. It's hard for the Browns. It's hard for a quarterback for us to come by a quarterback at the Browns. Certain franchises got great fortune when it comes to quarterbacks. The Bengals is one of them, and low key the Steelers too. But the Bengals got good fortune. The Packers got good fortune. It ain't too many teams that got good fortune like that. But the Browns got like the worst fortune when it comes to quarterbacks. So if he was to say, Haslam, I'm saying, was to tell Hugh like, hey, let's tank, bro. Let's go ahead. You know what I mean? I could see that back in there. But this ain't about that. This video is not about that. And then as far as Haslam, if he the face of the franchise, that's devastating. At the end, if he the face of the franchise by the end of the season, I'm saying. I can't see that. Like I say, that could have been another troll, but you could say, some people probably do feel like he's the face of the franchise. I don't know. But now, something that I do know, you know what time it is, don't you? No disrespect. Yes, sir. No disrespect. No. No disrespect. But by the end of this season, it need to be Shedeur. He need to be the face of this franchise. Now, I got a gut feeling, though. That the face of the franchise, well, if he's good, it's automatic. Because he just a star. Like, his popularity is through the roof. So, of course, people going to look at him like that if he's starting the whole season. But I feel like if we just going off leadership too, so the face of the franchise and who's the leaders in the locker room, I feel like it'll be him, and I feel like it'll be Jared Verse. I feel like they'll really share the bulk of that, right? The dude, Williams dude, I don't know why I'm blanking. The linebacker we got from the Jets. I see some leadership in him too. That's why I say we got a lot of guys that got leadership traits. So as far as that go, the leadership side, that is looking good. The face of the franchise though, by the end of this year, we'll see what's up. Now, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And guess what else? At the end of the day got to end. But before it does, tap into BTSN and go Browns.